What about you folks? It's Lee here. I'm back with my third eBay sale. Slowly but surely I'm getting there. So I just wanted to show you the items that I have up for sale. This is an embellishment kit. There are cameos and the pearl and diamante bling. And those wee blings there I actually put together myself. So that's just one wee small kit. These are alterable boxes, 2 wooden and one is like a really stiff hard cardboard, and they all have their latches. This is a lace and bling kit. There are over 100 metres of laces and trims here. These are all vintage laces as well. I actually purchased those from a gentleman who had a haberdashery shop back in the 60s up until the late 90s, and I purchased a lot of his old stock. Next up is an altered cigar box that I've done. I added Tim Holtz feet to the box, and I left the original graphic paper on the inside because I didn't want to take that out because it's beautiful. The graphics are lovely on these boxes. And it's filled with book rings, book tags, tons of laces, pegs, wooden spools of all different sizes, and there are laces as well, absolutely tons of laces. Those graphics are gorgeous. I also put on a drawer pull from Tim Holtz as well, as you can see there. So it's stuffed full. Next cigar box, this is a wooden one. It has less graphics on it, but it's just as beautiful a box. And just so you know, none of the cigar boxes have a smell. They don't smell of tobacco or anything. They don't have a cigar smell. They've been well aired. So this is full to the brim with metal embellishments. There are the Tim Holtz bingo tags, and it's just absolutely chock full of stuff. I didn't do anything to the boxes themselves because they're too pretty. I just wanted to keep them plain. I think they're really pretty the way they are. So there's filigrees and cameos and bling and everything in there. This is another cigar box that I've done. And again, it's absolutely chocked full of laces and embellishments, filigrees, book rings, flatback pearl, diamante trim. I think this box, if I'm correct, might be a bit wider than the last one. Again, I kept all the graphics perfectly the way they are. It's a beautiful box. Again, Tim Holtz feet and another Tim Holtz drawer pull tag there as well. And these are all the embellishments and the laces that were on the inside of the box. Again, those are vintage laces there. And that's the diamante trim and the pearl trim. They're all a metre. And the book rings. And all the wee blingy bits. There's embellishments. There's everything you could ever think of. Book corners and little latches there as well. And there's drawer pulls. Metal frames and cameos. There's filigrees as well. Flatback gems. Absolutely tons in this box. So what I decided to do was I didn't have any more boxes that were altered, so I put 2 of these kits together with just the laces and embellishments. Now the bingo tags, you might get different numbers, but there are 2 of those available. Next up, just 2 empty cigar boxes. Again, they don't smell of tobacco. They're perfectly aired, but I didn't have time to alter these ones, so you can have a go yourself if you fancy altering some cigar boxes. They're lovely. I love these graphics. They're so lovely. So there are 2 available in the one lot. There's the size of them there, just over 8.5 inches I think there, and that one's just over 9.5. And then we have 17 embossing folders, including Tim Holtz texture fades. I think there's quite a few of Tim Holtz ones there. I have all the names listed. Now, I might not have given them all the correct names because I don't have them in the original packaging, but if I'm correct in thinking, I don't think I've used any of these. embossing folders at all. So although they're out of their original packaging, they're pretty much brand new. So any of the names that I didn't know, I just sort of made up, I'm afraid. So there are 17 embossing folders here. I've put the links of everything down below in the description box as well if you want to have a look. Next up we have a set of 6 Spellbinders Nestability and Shapeabilities. These again I've removed from the original packaging, and I think the only one I've ever used was the butterfly one. The rest of them are brand new and never used. But I took them out of the original packaging just for storage reasons because it was handier. So there's 6 full sets here. And the only one that I ever used was the butterfly one, and I think I used it maybe twice. So they're practically brand new, all of them. Next is a 5-piece set of Spellbinders Nestabilities. Again, I don't think I used any of these, but I did put them up as used because I removed them from their original packaging. But I don't think I've used any of these at all. And this is the next set, another 5-piece set. And again, removed from the packaging, but never used. So check out my eBay listings below, and thanks for watching. Toodles noodles, bye!